Shout out to EA for sending me all the way to London to Sims Camp to get my hands on early access to The Sims 4 Get Famous, because now here we are, hanging out, building a mansion with terrain tools and The Sims 4 Get Famous. Hi everybody, it's Kayla, and welcome back to another speed build in The Sims 4. Today I'm attempting to build my very first ever lot, again, using The Sims 4 Get Famous, but also terrain tools. I know, the most exciting part, obviously, forget the new expansion pack. It's the free update for terrain tools that we care about here. So if you missed it, I went to London last week. I got a chance. Thank you again to EA for sending me out there to get my hands on the new pack and also the new update that comes with it. So therefore, I had terrain tools, and I was so excited to build with them, you guys. Listen. I'm a builder at heart in The Sims. All I care about is building, and I got a chance to use terrain tools, and I'm just, okay, listen, I need to calm down a little bit, but like, I built this Hollywood Hills mansion, and it's so pretty. It's a little bit weird looking. It's kind of what I'm calling a contemporary style, because it's sort of like a modern looking house, but it has these older looking windows and columns and stuff, so it's what I'm picturing, like a modern builder tried to build this really classic old house, you know? And so it's intentionally like this, and I just think it's really pretty, and I love it a lot. It's kind of small. It's like 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Only took me like an hour to build. I only had 4 hours of footage capture time, which sounds like a lot, but also I was trying to make 4 videos, and like 4 hours to get your hands on the pack and record 4 videos is not easy. Like, the grind never stops, okay? I sort of picture people that live here to be this like rich old dad and his 2 twin siblings, or siblings, his 2 twin children, and I love the idea of this family, so I hope you like the build. Again, it's not quite finished the way I would like it to be because I didn't have that much time to do it, so it's not really landscaped that well, so bear with me, but I also had a hard time landscaping with the terrain tools because I was having a hard time making it look how I wanted it to. I'm just not used to it yet, and so I didn't have much time to like make it look better. I was running out of time with my footage capture and stuff, and so I was like, fine, I give up, and I just kind of like gave up on the landscaping. So it's not ideal, okay? I'm sorry about that, but it's all right. Maybe I'll fix it when we get the pack for real and I actually have access to it. But this is on a 50 by 40 lot up in the hills of Del Sol Valley. It is gorgeous. I am obsessed. The view from this lot is absolutely stunning. Like, just look at that for a second. Tell me you aren't obsessed. You know, did I say that already? I don't know. I've lost it, you guys. I'm so sick. Again, I think it's a little bit better right now, but like, I've been so sick for the last few days. I can't even speak. Like, there were days this week where I would try and say a word and it just wouldn't come out of my mouth. Like, I would try and talk and I would just, like, nothing would happen. Like, it was bad. I, like, really actually completely lost my voice. So, not an ideal situation, but it's okay. We're back now a little bit. But yeah, I was in London for Sims Camp this year, and can I just say that I think that this event and experience was one of the best things that has ever happened to me. Like, I had so much fun in London. The pack aside, like, getting to see all my friends again and like hanging out in London with them and just the Sims camp itself was so great and amazing, and I'm so grateful that I got to go to this. Even though I am so sick and I sound like I'm dying, it was such a good time. I woke up on Wednesday though, so the event was on Tuesday and Wednesday. Woke up on Wednesday and I was like, ooh, I'm getting a little sick. Hope it passes. Thursday morning, woke up, actually couldn't talk. So that was fun. But like, I got there on Monday morning, and I had all of Monday and most of Tuesday to just like hang out in London and walk around with my friends. We went shopping. We went to like Hamleys, the toy store. We went all over the place. We went to Oxford Street. You know how it is. Classic touristy things to do. I went to see Wicked. I got to go to the aquarium. Like, I had so much fun. And then I got to spend like 2 whole days, 3 actually, with my friends. And then another, like, the rest of the week, my other friends were here. Like, it was so much fun, okay? I don't want to, like, downplay the event itself, but, like, all the things outside of the event were great, too. Like, it was a very good trip. I'm very glad I got to go, and I'm just, thank you, EA, and thank you, SimGuru Kate, for inviting me and stuff like that. Anyway, also, on the way there, so I've been to London before. I've been to London a couple times this year, and so I sort of know my way around a little bit. I'm not like an expert, but I know how like the tube works. It's kind of easy to understand once you've been there and stuff. So like, I know how to get like from the airport to places and things like that. And so people knew that about me, and so a few of them, if you guys know who Holly BB or Simarchy or Single Gaming, who they are, we all had flights getting into Heathrow. We all had flights getting into Gatwick at like the same time-ish, like from 6 a.m. to like 9 a.m. kind of around the same time. And they all ended up waiting for me in the airport because they knew that I knew how to get back from the airport, so they were kind of like relying on me to get back. And it was so much pressure, but I did it. Because like, here's the thing, right? I imagine if they hadn't had me, and most people that went to Sims camp probably took a taxi from the airport, which is really expensive to get from, like, we were staying in Covent Garden, so to take a taxi from Gatwick to Covent Garden, that would be so expensive, right? And so I knew, like, take the train back to London and then take the tube, whatever. So I knew how to do that, but I didn't know, like, what stations to get or whatever. And it sounds like maybe not that big of a deal if you live around London or anything like that, but listen, it was a lot of pressure to take these people who put their life in my hands from the airport back to the hotel, and I did it successfully. So just keep that in mind, okay? I was sitting there, I had like City Mapper up, I was ready to go, and I led the way, and that's unlike me. But listen, we out here, you know, like that, so just be proud of me for a second, okay? And there's like Londoners in my video right now that are like, wow, this idiot thinks she's smart for getting back from Gatwick to, but listen, it's not hard, I know that. But like when you have other people trusting you, it's a lot of responsibility, okay? Anyway, these flights are always so hard too because I fly from America, and so they're always red-eye flights on the way there. So my flight left at like 7 p.m. and it landed at like 9 a.m. So my whole night was on the plane, and I never sleep on planes. Like I never, ever, ever sleep on planes because I just can't sleep on planes for some reason. I think it's because of the fact that, I've said it before, but I think it's the fact that I'm sleeping like next to a stranger. I'm like anxious to like lose consciousness around, you know what I mean? Like I prefer to be like awake. Also, I'm just an anxious person in general, so like I don't sleep much anyway, not on planes especially. But yeah, slept for like maybe an hour on that flight on the way there, and then I had to be up all day and then all the next day and then all the next day, and like it just, I'm always so tired while I'm there. But luckily, like the exhilaration of Sims camp and like your friends and being in a foreign country keeps you awake for a little bit, but then when I get home, I'm just dead tired. Like I fell asleep last night at like 10 o'clock and I didn't even realize. Like I woke up this morning at like 6:30 and I was like, wait a minute, I fell asleep? Like, hang on. How did that happen? And so, yeah, that's just the way it goes usually. I was just so exhausted. My flight yesterday, I felt so sick. I mean, I am obviously sound very sick. I'm getting sick. But, like, my flight yesterday was so bad. When I got home, like, I got off the plane and I had the worst headache. My throat hurt so bad. I felt, like, nauseous. I was in such a bad mood yesterday, and then I fell asleep, like, right when I got home. So, that's good. It worked out well for me. But, like, your girl's real tired right now, okay? So, bear with me. Also, this build is god-awful on the inside. I'm looking at it back now, and I'm like, wow, this thing is horrifying. But it's supposed to be this, like, black, white, and gold theme going on, you know? And so it's supposed to be ugly. The people who live here clearly have a very unique taste, okay? Also, some of the furniture that comes with this pack, oh wow, like the zebra stuff that's going in the kid's bedroom right now, I can't get over it. I have this sim called Gertrude Paul in one of my sim series on Twitch. She's a Sims 3 sim. She's supposed to be like the ugliest sim known to mankind, but we love her anyway. And I play with her in like every single save ever. I only ever use her in the Sims 3 because I like how dumb she is, and she has like the weirdest taste and style and things like that. So I just kind of go in and I mess with like creative style all the time, and just, she has zebra print everything. She's a whole kind of mess. But like when I saw that bed, I was like, oh my god, Gertrude. And I got really excited about it. So I cannot wait to bring Gertrude back in The Sims 4 this time and let her have a good time. Because let me tell you guys something. Gertrude Paul, I know you haven't seen her before, but like, listen, we all have like that favorite sim, you know? Gertrude is that favorite sim of mine. So I love her a lot, and this pack is just, it's made for her basically, okay? And anyway, the style of this house, I know it's pretty bad, but the other furniture, so I figure in this pack, there's kind of like two very clear furniture styles, right? There's one that's like, this is kind of glitzy glam, very expensive, like gold, everything sort of style. And the other one's like a more mid-century modern kind of style, and which is like my favorite kind of build style ever. There are some really, really nice build items in this pack that come with the like other side of the build spectrum. I have a fixer-upper tomorrow using those items, so you'll see that on my channel tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning? No, tomorrow afternoon actually. What am I saying? But yeah, so tomorrow at like 3 p.m. I've got a fixer-upper going up in one of the townie houses, and it is a very beautiful mid-century inspired interior. So you get to see kind of both halves of this build spectrum. I keep saying spectrum. I try really hard to show off a lot of build things because I didn't really get much gameplay footage while I was there. Like I did a couple like little bits of gameplay footage, but most of my time was spent in build mode because like I said, I care a lot about build mode. Like I spend most of my time playing Sims building now, which isn't how I used to be, but I love to build in The Sims so much. And so most of my footage from Sims Camp was build things. I cared when I got there, my main thing was like, I want to see terrain tools. What's the new world look like? Let's go. You know, so that's all I care about. And I hope that you guys do too. I kind of feel like my channel is that way. Mostly, at least you guys want to see that kind of thing from me because we do a lot of building here. So I feel like you're most interested in that. But maybe I'm like making that up. I'm not sure. But hey, you know what? I used my judgment here. I'll let you know how that goes. Also, one more thing, you guys. This is like an embarrassing thing that I'm going to admit to you. I watched an episode of Love Island for the first time when I was in London, and I have now decided that I want to watch the entire first season of Love Island. If you haven't heard of it, it's this really trashy reality TV show in the UK, and basically they just put these randoms on an island, and they're like, here, pair up, fall in love, and it's kind of like Bachelorette kind of style, but like Bachelor in Paradise, if you know what that is. It's just like trashy reality TV. It's so bad. It's so bad. But I want to watch it now. I've only seen one episode, but I need to know what happens. I want to see how the rest of it goes. I want to fit in. And listen, you guys, I think I'm gonna watch one tonight. Like how embarrassing is that? I know it's bad, okay? I really have to experience this though. Let me have this. Like it's really important to me, okay? So I'll keep you posted on that. I don't have time to watch TV ever, but like I'm gonna make myself watch it tonight. Also, I have to pre-record so many videos this week because I'm leaving on Thursday for TwitchCon, and so I'm gonna be gone again, and I am very sick, so just keep in mind that I'm gonna sound dead like this for so long, and I'm so sorry, but it's okay. Also, I have a ton of Get Famous stuff going up this week. Try and talk better, Kayla, actually, but I've got a few videos. I'll link a playlist down below. I also streamed my footage last night, so I have this VOD. It's like 2 hours long. I'm just me talking about Get Famous, so there's plenty of content for you guys to watch. It's all linked down below. Check it out and stay tuned for more. Also, Pat comes out November 16th, so, well, not very soon, actually. That's kind of far away. What am I gonna do waiting for that long? How will I survive? I'm being a little dramatic, but, like, also I'm not kidding. This pack, I was gonna say before, I wasn't that excited about it because I don't really care about fame in The Sims 4 because I just never really did. I'm more of a realistic player in the sense that I like things like seasons and whatever, not like vampires or Get Famous. Like, I prefer more realism in my game, and I feel like fame isn't quite a realistic thing for most people, obviously. It is, but like not for everybody, and that's not really my style of play, but the build things make it so worth it for me, and I think that's the usual thing where it's kind of a give and take where like I didn't really care about vampire gameplay either, but the build items and vampires make it so beyond worth it. Like I would pay double the money. Well, would I pay? No, I wouldn't. Vampires is worth it, okay? And so is Get Famous. That's my final opinion on it for those of you guys that are curious. Even if you don't really care about the fame stuff, I think it's still worth it, which maybe is me being a little biased as like this Sims obsessed person who would they could release like The Sims 4 My First Pet stuff too, and I'd still buy it. Like, I just want everything that comes to The Sims 4 because I'm a Sims stan. But, like, I really enjoy this pack. Obviously, kind of a small world. Could be bigger, but, like, you know, what are you going to do? And I think it's worth it still. So, that's my final opinion. Those are my thoughts. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below, but I'm going to go ahead and cut off right here, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe and do all those fun YouTube things. And in case you guys didn't know, I post new videos every single day, and so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. I actually feel so bad. My voice is so bad. I am so sick. It's embarrassing. I feel like I'm hurting your ears. Like, it's not cute, and I'm sorry. It'll be gone soon-ish, probably. I promise. I hope. Please, God, I hope.